In July 2024, 10 countries hosted extreme levels of conflict, including Cameroon. And more than 200,000 people brutally killed all over the world because of conflict. And from July 2024 to December 2024, over 165,273 political violence events currently going on, including that of Cameroon. And President Paul Biya of Cameroon mentioned this in his New Year speech when he was receiving New Year wishes at the presidency, but did not mention Cameroon. He was calling on other countries to sit up, to call for a genuine dialogue, to negotiate. And when he mentioned about 200,000 people brutally killed, I decided to search and see the countries that are fully involved in conflict. And then I came to my greatest surprise. I discovered that Cameroon is amongst the first 10 countries facing or hosting extreme level of conflict. That thousands of people are going into their early grave. And then I still ask myself again another question. Why is it that the international community, they are aware of this, but they are pretending as if nothing is happening in Cameroon, being deceived by President Paul Biya? If this is your first time joining TFA Talking Point, please subscribe to our channel. I'm just worried this evening because how many people, 200,000 people brutally killed, forced into their early grave because of human selfishness, wickedness, and corruption, immorality. Because this whole issue, it forced me to say that human beings are the worst creature that God created. Because I cannot believe that in this world where we are living, God gave us the power to dominate any other creatures, but we decided to dominate ourselves, occupying country. If you look at all the countries that are facing conflict, you would look into it and discover that the root causes of those conflicts are powerful nations struggling to dominate weaker nations, are selfish leaders like President Paul Biya struggling to marginalize other people. How can you be as a president and your own main aim is to assimilate other people? All this issue is because of the corruption in the heart of human beings. You look at the war in Ukraine, when you cannot count the number of innocent people brutally killed, all because of what? Human selfishness, wickedness, and corrupt heart. You look at what is happening in Gaza, it's all because of corrupt heart in the part of human beings. The animals are not the one causing us, forcing us to fight. It is because of us. The earth that we are living in is so big and have all kinds of resources that all of us human beings, more than 8 billion human beings can live freely and enjoy life in abundance without any problem. But because of selfishness, people want to grab and gather more for themselves at the detriment of the remaining people. And that is what today on earth, at least 10% are the one enjoying, while 90% are suffering in poverty. 10% are having more than enough that they prefer throwing and giving to animals, whatsoever they wish, than giving to. 10% are those struggling by all possible means to occupy and own the remaining 90%, distribute them as their slaves. And that is why we have this conflict. We have this conflict because there is no genuine organization in the world today that can put everything and distribute the world and the resources all over to everyone. The United Nations has failed. Any other organization failed. They are all fighting for their own personal interests. And it's all about individuals, not about the humanity, but about individuals, not about humanity. When we will consider and look into it, that this world is for everybody, that is the only time that we will live in peace. But if we refuse, that we are going to push 90% to remain in poverty so we can be manipulating them, then we will remain in this conflict. And a time will come where these 10% who believe that they are enjoying will not have any place to enjoy, because the children of the poor you refuse to train today will not allow your own children to live in peace tomorrow. So we have to correct this mistake now. Ask ourselves, why so much conflict? It is because powerful nations are struggling to occupy weaker nations. It is because we are dividing the earth, classifying some people as first-class citizens and some as third-class citizens. And those who believe that they are first-class citizens believe that they are superior over those who are third-class citizens. Those who are third-class believe that they are inferior to those who are first-class. And with this, some nations believe that they are more powerful. They are the leaders of the world, and they have the right to occupy any other nations. They have the right to impose on any other nation. And this is the main reason why we are where we are today. That we are killing our own fellow human beings as if they are animals. Diseases are not killing that like that. But us human beings, we are the one doing the most wicked and terrible things against each other. If we change our mentality positively, the world will be a better place for every one of us. Are you going to change your mentality? Are you going to allow your brother, your neighbor to live in peace? Are you going to allow the next person to live freely and do things according to his own will and his own desire, not imposing on? If you look at all the conflict that is currently going on, the hands of powerful nations are in it. The hands of powerful nations are in it. And President Paul Biya of Cameroon is pretending as if nothing is going on in Cameroon. And he is deceiving the international community. They are publishing it. Yes, Cameroon is a terrible country as conflict is concerned, created by the government. But yet, nobody is saying anything. They allowed the people of Southern Cameroon to perish in the hands of the 80% French Cameroon.